While thousands of Jefferson Parish property owners are better off thanks to the new FEMA flood maps, some are worse off. And as Sabrina Wilson shows us, they want answers.
We're kind of wondering why in raised houses, why we're all of a sudden going to be out of the preferred rate and it's going to cost us more money.
Larry George and his wife live on a street near East Jefferson High School. While the recently released Jefferson Parish flood maps benefited tens of thousands of property owners, his home wasn't among them. A letter from Allstate says they may no longer be in the low-risk Zone X. An email his wife received from their Allstate agent was more pointed. They're now in the higher-risk Zone AE. George believes FEMA misjudged this tidy street.
Oh, I do. And I think that, something needs to be done. They need to look at it.
Recently, I sat down with Jefferson Parish's Director of Floodplain Management to talk about not only those who made out better because of the new flood maps, but some who didn't.
Actually, it's more about 5,000 structures that are having a somewhat of a negative benefit, where you're used to being a Zone X, not required to carry flood insurance by a mortgage company, and now you're moving to a Zone AE.
She urges property owners in that category to act on a FEMA process.
And it's called newly mapped procedures. And I've talked to several homeowners who have given that name to their agent because it allows you to keep that Zone X rate. You have to have flood insurance now, but you wouldn't have to go in with a really high cost premium. It's a kind of this phasing in process. And so we certainly want individuals that fall into that category to take advantage of these newly mapped procedures. It's only eligible for a 12-month period from February 2nd of 18 to February 2nd of 19.
And some other residents on this street say they haven't had a chance to check the new flood maps or talk to their insurance agent, so they're nervous about what they will learn.
If our houses are going to flood, raise them.
Michelle Gonzalez says getting an elevation certificate may help some residents.
The maps are not always perfect. They don't always have the best available data for the ground around your house.
George says he's willing to do so.
We're going to have to do something to fight. I mean, I wrote an email to you just to see what help we could get.
The parish says on top of the 40,000 properties that moved to Zone X, another 40,000 are seeing improved base flood elevation due to the flood maps. Shelley?